Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to learn basics of statistics. Now, why we need statistics? Guys, see this diagram. To learn Gen AI, we have to know about deep learning and NLP. And to learn deep learning and NLP, we have to know about machine learning. And to learn machine learning, we have to know about these mathematical concepts, which are statistics, probability, calculus, and linear algebra. For example, there is a machine learning algorithm called naive Bayes, which is based on Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem is nothing but a probability concept. Now, what is statistics? Guys, statistics is the science of collecting, organizing, analyzing, and interpreting numerical data to make decisions or draw conclusions. There are two categories of statistics. First one is descriptive statistics that describe and summarizes data you actually have. For example, what is the mean test score in your class? What is the highest temperature reported today? A pie chart showing favorite ice cream flavors. The other type of statistic is inferential statistics. Inferential statistics take sample out of population and based on that sample it make predictions for whole population. For example, polling 1,000 voters to predict who will win a national election out of millions of people. Second example, testing 100 light bulbs from a factory and concluding that 98% of all bulbs will last 1,000 hours. And guys, see this diagram. It shows types of data. There are two types of data, which is quantitative and qualitative, which have further subcategory, which we are going to discuss in next screen. The first type of data is quantitative data. Quantitative data is numerical data which can be count or measure. We can do mathematics on quantitative data. For example, height, age, test scores, temperature, weight. These all are example of quantitative data. Quantitative data is further divided into two categories. First one is discrete and second one is continuous. Discrete data are countable numbers, which is whole numbers. Discrete data can't be in decimal form. For example, number of student in a class. Number of student is a whole number. It can't be a decimal. Second type of quantitative data is continuous. Continuous data can be decimal, like height, weight, and temperature can be decimal data. There are two more subcategories of continuous data, which are interval data and ratio data. First one is interval data. This is little bit trickier. The most common example is temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit. Here 0 is not no temperature. It's just a point on the scale. 0 degree Celsius is freezing, but it's not no heat. That means you can't say 20 degrees Celsius is twice as hot as 10 degrees Celsius. You can only talk about the differences. It's 10 degrees warmer. Then there is ratio data. This is easy one. It's when 0 means 0. Think of a ruler. If something is 0 centimeter long, it doesn't exist. 20 centimeter is twice as long as 10 centimeter. Same with the weight, age, time spent studying. Here 0 means none. So you can say twice as much. Operations allowed in interval data are addition and subtraction, whereas in ratio data, allowed operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Not all data is numbers. Sometimes data is just words. That's called qualitative data, and it has two main types. Let's make this super simple. Qualitative data describes qualities or categories. You can't measure it with a ruler. Instead, you put things into group. For example, eye color, your favorite pizza topping, or whether you own a pet. First type is nominal data. Nominal just means name. These are categories with no order at all. Think think it like hair color. Hair color has three types: brown, black, blonde, or for example types of fruit or car brands. We can count how many fall into each group, but you can't say one is bigger or better than another. There is no ranking in nominal data. Second one is ordinal data. Here ordinals sound like order. These are categories that do have sequence, but the gaps between them are not equal. Examples are movie ratings. Here 5-star rating is always better than 1-star rating. Survey answers strongly disagree to strongly agree. Or like class ranking, first, second, third. First ranking is always better than other rankings. Here we know the order, but we don't know how much difference there is between each step. Here is a trick to understand. Ask yourself, does it make sense to say one is greater than another? If no, then the data is nominal. If yes, but you don't know how much, then the data is ordinal. That's it for the today's video. If you like our content, please like, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.